you're all doing well today. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Goals are for you. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Shelley, my friend, who's that? I don't know, but welcome in here. Hope you're doing well today, Shelley. How are you doing today? Hope everything is well. So I'm live every day, so yeah. I've come in. Have you been here before? Sounds familiar. But what's this? Yes, do I have you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So yeah, see, I've been here before. Yeah, so just got up really, so I'm a bit kind of not quite, sort of, yeah. But yeah, what's everybody's plans today? I don't know, Nikki Lee, who's that? Is that, I don't recognise that name. I think you've been in my live, I'm not sure, possibly. It's like a fitness channel or something. What's that? My son is a musician. Alright, okay. I don't know if I've been in your live, but I've been in quite a few people's lives, but I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, just chilling at the moment, so thought I'd come live for a while. See how this goes. Well, yesterday morning it went well. I had like over 800 views on the live, so you never really know like with these things like how they're gonna end up going, but I'm hoping that over time it's gonna build up and yeah, just had some kind of like NJ, oh yeah, New Jersey, yeah, cool, yeah. Do you know a band called the Dillinger Escape Plan by any chance? Because they were from New Jersey, apparently, so I'm 29 years old, Mariah. Yeah, I'm going to be 30 next month, so yeah. Gold says it will what, sorry? You mean like the channel, like it will pick up or something? Some people find me boring or whatever. Who is a band called the Dillinger Escape Plan. It was just, they're from New Jersey, but they're not a very well-known band, like, in general, like, they're only well-known within kind of, like, more alternative music and stuff. Overall, 38. Goals are for you, says, yeah, alright. Yeah, what's it like in NJ then? Welcome in, everybody. It's mad how you can like just cross a river like in, what is it? And then it's like you've got New York State and then you just cross the river and then you're in New Jersey, completely different state. There's Hudson River in it that separates the states. It's yeah. But yeah, I was doing like the Donald Trump impression. New York is such a great city. It's such there's so much money. It's all my corporate billionaires are living in New York City. It's so wonderful. It's so tremendous. Big Apple and the Garden State. Oh, well, it's called the Garden State, like New Jersey. Did you know that Central Park was inspired by Birkenhead Park in England? Yeah, don't know if anybody knew that, but it's quite a fun fact, yeah, that this little park in Birkenhead was the inspiration for Central Park. Wait, did you know that? Yeah, because I remember someone was telling me, I was like, really? Yeah, I'll have to go and see it actually, the Birkenhead Park, because just for the fact that it was the. I'll have to go to Central Park at some point as well, and just New York, but I don't know. New York never really like appealed to me that much. I think it's very much like concrete jungle, isn't it? You know, it's like very much like, but I guess like you could go just to see Ben, I guess, and just kind of, you know, Central Park would be good, I guess, but there'd be a lot of other things to go and see in like the States, I think, so it'd be good to like, you know, see things like the Grand Canyon and stuff like that. I think would be cool. It'd be good to like, yeah, see all those sort of things. Yeah. So how are we doing today, everybody? Hope you're all well. Share this out if you can. It's mad in New York where it can be like, you know, like well below freezing in winter and then like plus 30 odd in like summertime or something. It's like they can have quite drastic weather changes in New York apparently. So I say like sometimes you get really bad snow and stuff, but then in like summer it can be really hot. So it just depends really. But you've got somewhere like Florida where it's pretty similar throughout the year apparently, so it's like mad how the weather's so different in different parts of the world. Like the climate, I mean. Anyway, who's in here? Let me know if you're watching, guys. Yeah, there's apparently 3 people watching, so hello, good morning to you all. Yeah. I'll just keep the chat flowing, everybody. Yeah, it's been quite warm here lately, but yeah, let's see what it's going to go up to today. It's currently 17, but it's meant to go up to 23, so it's meant to go up to like 28 at the weekend. Well, this is Celsius, so I don't know if you use Celsius. Some of you guys use like Fahrenheit, but yeah. Anyway, so who have we got in here this morning? Let me know who you are. Yeah, just say hi or something. I don't know, guys. Hopefully it's gonna pick up soon. Yeah. I don't know. Let me just. Yeah, I guess people are busy at this kind of time. It's like that time where probably a lot of people are either going to work or maybe they're taking their kids to school or something like that. So I put a post out showing my progress with the rowing machine. So I've been trying to practice with that, like trying to improve on my 1,000 meter rowing on the machine. Don't just keep on improving on the fitness stuff. But yeah, I didn't end up coming on last night because I'd already been on a few hours yesterday, so I was like, okay, I'm probably just gonna do other things, like I was just gonna have some food and just like, yeah, as I was busy with other things in the evening, and I was like, and then I got home and I was like, okay, well I'm probably just gonna, I don't want to overdo it with the live streaming, but yeah, so I was on quite a while in the morning yesterday, so I was like, okay, but yeah, just welcoming everyone, hope you're all well today. Right, so yeah, I don't know, like, what we're gonna talk about today, but yeah, just let me know if you're watching, guys. Like I said, I'm live every day, so it'd be great if you could subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I seem to be struggling a bit for viewers at the moment, so it would help if people can just I'll stick around for a bit and just maybe say something, but it's up to you guys. I was saying the other day that it'd be great if I can try and get some sponsors for the channel, like some people to help, because I want to do some traveling and stuff, but like it's going to cost a good bit of money, and I'm like, but it's like it's doable if we get enough people just to send little bits. It all adds up. So if we can get like, even if say we could get like, I don't know, a couple of hundred people to send a few quid every month, then that would be enough to help to support it. So, because for one, I've got to get accommodation. Two, I'm gonna have to get like paid to get into different things. And it's like I can't be doing that without having some kind of it'd be good if people can help out with that. If they could help with funding it, really, because it isn't cheap. So if people want that for the channel, they wanna see me like traveling all these different things and doing different things, then that's something I'm going to try and suggest it to people. It's just that are people going to really bother to do that and understand if people are feeling like broke at the moment and they don't want to be wasting their money or whatever, but it's not going to be a waste. So it's like if we get enough people to actually back it, then we would get like make sure that the content's going to be good. Make sure that to share different things. Like, so anyway, so how are we doing, everybody? I hope you're all well. Feel free to ask questions, everyone. Share the live out if you can. So I saw this thing come up about proof that humans are carnivores, but I mean, I don't think that's really true, is it? If anything, I'd say we're probably more frugivorous if you actually look at the anatomy. But yeah, some people get like biased and like say that we're one or the other or whatever, but like I'd say if you're being objective, we're more frugivorous. I mean, we're closer to like like what it's like in terms of our anatomy and all that. It's pretty similar to like apes, and a lot of them are more kind of frugivorous, or but they do well. Apparently, right, if they would probably eat primarily fruit if they have access to it, but like sometimes they don't always have access to it depending on the season, so they eat other things like greens and stuff like that, and herbs and whatever. But basically, yeah, like our things like our digestive tracts or whatever, and like all these things that suggest that we're probably more meant to be like frugivorous, and that's what it seems anyway, that we would have had most of our calories from fruit. It's one of the foods that is just very like easy on the digestive system, and it gives you a kind of like a quick release of energy, but not too quick. It's like it's in the right balance, where it's like it doesn't just flood your bloodstream with sugar, but it's like it gives you that energy that you need when you need it, kind of thing. It's so like there's a lot of people that try and like bash on kind of like these sort of diets, let's say like fruit-based diets and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not on that, but like I think that there could be some benefits to it, and like fruit with some like greens and stuff like that, I mean, would be probably like a really healthy diet for a lot of people. But I'm not saying it's for everybody, but it's like as long as you're getting enough protein, if you can get some like probably mix it in with some like nuts and seeds and stuff for like the protein. But yeah, but it's like like I mean, it's just if you can get like fruit in your area, then if it grows, then you should probably pick it off the trees and stuff. And sometimes it tastes better than what you get in the shops. We'll have apples and pears coming out soon, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm going to probably be harvesting them when they're ready. Yeah, they're probably better for you than what you get in the shops, so I'm going to try and make the most of it this year. I did get some last year, but yeah, I really want to make the most of it, because, it's like free food, isn't it, so... But I just feel like, I don't know, I don't think anyone's mouth will be watering over raw meat, for example. But whereas with like fruit, I think that we're naturally like meant to be eating that. It seems to be like, yeah, we are more kind of like meant to be mainly fruit eaters, I'd say, and that's kind of what would sort of like suggest, but with some like greens. But I've seen like kind of where you get say like what is it, like chimpanzees or orangutans and things like that, and they thrive off fruit. And some people say, oh, it's bad sugars or whatever. It's like, so I mean, it's sugar, it's bad. It's like, no. If you're healthy, then there's nothing wrong with fruit sugars. Like anyone that tells you otherwise is just, I don't know, I think they're just clueless, to be honest with you. A lot of people they don't know what they're talking about. Like, there's a difference between fruit sugars and sugars from like sweets, like completely different. And you say, oh, but it all breaks down into glucose. Yeah, but it's like, it's how it breaks down. It's like, if you have just your white sugars, refined sugars, I mean, like, it's just going to flood your bloodstream. It's not the same if you have something that's a bit more of like a kind of sustained release of sugars, where it's like not too kind of much of a rush, but like if you're exercising, then it's like ideal for like getting you that energy. But some people say, oh, but carnivore, blah blah blah. It's like, but I'm thinking, well, wouldn't then the body have to then turn protein into carbs or something? I mean, to be able to get like the maximum amount of energy, I believe that you have to have a certain amount of carbs in your body, like the glycogen. It's like you need it for like the anything that involves like fast twitch muscle fibers, that it's gonna, from what I understand, it require glucose. So I don't know, unless somehow there's a way that the body can use fats for like explosive exercise, but apparently like, yeah, it's not going to be ideal. It might be good for like longer distance stuff, but like if you need that kind of quick burst, I think that carbs can be good for that. Carbs can be good for workouts and stuff, give you the fuel that you need. It's going to allow you to go harder, it's going to allow you to push yourself. So your body needs that fuel, is what I believe. Yeah. So I just think that like, yeah, I don't know why people demonize fruit. I think it's natural food that people would eat. Especially if it's like wild stuff, like, yeah. Obviously some of the stuff in the shops ain't great, because oftentimes it's hybridized and it's genetically modified. So I'll give you that. It's a lot of it's bullshit. But yeah, it's just going to be best to get your own, go and like forage it yourself and all that. Get the berries and stuff like that. And they're full of antioxidants. So the thing is, you'd be missing out on a lot of nutrients if you don't include it. It's like there's so many nutrients in these types of foods. Same with like greens as well, but I think we'd probably get used to the taste if we eat them more. Like there's like leafy green vegetables and stuff like that. A lot of people don't like the taste of them because they're so used to having sweets and really like really just like flavored foods, like these salty and just like really processed type of foods. So it's like, that's probably why a lot of these kids find it disgusting, because their food, it tends to be very, much like it's all sweets and like pizzas and stuff like that. It's just, it's like our taste buds adjust to like whatever diet. It's like, but there'd be certain foods that we still probably wouldn't be salivating over. I don't think, even then, like I said, I don't think anybody would be really salivating over raw meat or something. I don't know, or anything like that. Just it doesn't seem like something that, because you get all these people saying, oh, humans are meant to eat raw meat, or even just a exclusively meat diet. I think that is, I don't agree with that. I mean, if you want to do that, that's up to you. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're true carnivores. I mean, if you look at animals like lions and tigers, they are like true carnivores. So yeah, I think that humans are completely different and whatever. But it's like, I feel like fruits are like one of the foods that I could probably eat all day if I had access to it. It's just a lot of it can be quite expensive in the shops and stuff. Yeah, if you can get access to it, like if you can forage it, then I think that's good. You should take advantage of it. You can just, anyway, where the hell is everybody anyway? So dead in here. There's just a lot of like BS in the whole kind of health and fitness and industry and all that. People trying to sell you some bullshit, telling you that a specific diet is like be all and end all kind of thing, and just it's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm just saying like that. I'm not telling people to stop eating meat or anything. It's like, if you want to do that, that's up to you. But I'm just saying that, like, what is wrong with eating fruit? What is wrong with eating vegetables? Like green vegetables, especially like those are high in nutrients. All these foods that are like having all these colours and stuff. Like reds, purples, blues, greens, these really, like bright colours. It's a sign that they are full of nutrients. Like, for example, if it's really like these dark colours like as well, if they're really just rich in colour, like for example, like blueberries, for example, they have a lot of antioxidants, which can potentially prevent aging to some degree. And it's just, why miss out on all these things? I don't know. It's crazy to me. Anyway, hope you've all had a good day today, people, or having a good day today. Share this out if you can. Where is everybody this morning? It's so dead in here. I hope it's going to pick up soon. It's just, I don't know. I was hoping it was going to be a bit busier than this. But I don't know, we'll see, won't we? Maybe I'll get part way and then it'll just, boom, it starts to get pushed out. So, I don't know. It can be a bit, hello Vic, how are you doing? There you go, the RFK Jr. They're poisoning the food. The Americans. That's right, RFK Jr. It's so terrible what they're doing to the food. There you go, you got this Trump as well. The food is so toxic. It's so bad, it's so toxic, it's
It's like so toxic. It's like toxic waste. It's so bad for you. It's so unhealthy. I think yeah, that's why I eat McDonald's. It tastes great, but even the stuff that they say is healthy is terrible as well, so I might as well eat McDonald's.
How is everybody doing today? Hope everyone's well. Let's get chatting, guys. What is going on here? Yeah, it's very slow in here this morning. Who's in here then? Is anybody there? Two people watching apparently, so who are they? Have a drink. What's everybody's plans for today then? It's going to be another warm day today apparently, so it's going to be warm all week, so yeah, we've been quite blessed with this weather, to be fair. Yeah, we seem to be getting more heat waves lately. Like I was saying yesterday, I don't buy this whole thing that the weather hasn't changed or anything. It's like, oh, you know, it's like, I think there is something to the climate change thing. I don't know, it's just, the weather feels kind of weird lately. It feels like it's too warm. I don't know, it's like we're getting too much warm weather and we're not getting as much cold weather as it used to. Morning to you, Glitch, how are you doing? Welcome in here. So yeah, it's just been really warm and just like, yeah, it's good, but like, yeah, some people might not like it if they're, you know, carrying some extra weight and they're like, oh no, it's so hot, and it's like, yeah. Weather changing chemicals from the government. Yeah, there's that whole like geoengineering program, HARP, so that could be having something to do with it. But there's people who just deny climate change whatsoever, but I'm like, there's clearly something going on. I mean, I remember the other year, like, we didn't even have really a summer. I think it was 2023, I remember, like, it was just weird. We didn't have really much of a summer at all. It was just a washout. It was just raining a lot. It was, one minute it would be like, the sun would try and come out, but then it was just very humid. It felt almost like a tropical wet season. That's what it felt like. It was just so strange. Like, the weather's just been weird lately. Where it was like, one minute it would go from like being in high 20s or whatever, then it would drop down to like, I don't know, 10 degrees or something. I don't know, like, it's just, what is going on? They were telling me it never used to be like that when, like, back when my grandparents were growing up and stuff, they had completely different weather. Like, every winter they'd be guaranteed, like, a good snow. Like, it was, yeah, like, but the thing is, they wouldn't shut the schools, though, because they kind of, like, were expecting it, so they were able to deal with it more, I think. And plus, I think it was just because health and safety weren't so crazy back then. In China, then have weather modification. They have found a way to completely stop hailstone, and it was damaging crops, mainly grapes. Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's just not good to be doing stuff like that, is it? You know, when you're trying to mess with nature, because then there's like, it can have unintended consequences. It's like, you heard about what they've been doing in Dubai with the modifying their weather to make it rain, but then if you try and make it rain there, then what can it do elsewhere? Some reckon it can actually mess up the weather elsewhere. Like, if you try and cause rain in one place, it might cause a drought in another place, and it might even make things worse. because I saw this thing on like the rebound effect of these things, and how it can actually be even worse than what they're trying to like mitigate, kind of thing. So yeah, that's the thing with it. It's like you shouldn't be playing God with weather. I don't think they don't know what they're doing, and it's just it can mess up ecosystems and all sorts of shit. You know, we're fucked if that happens. If all the plant start to fail, and some are saying that that's what they're doing on purpose. So I remember there was all this stuff on chemtrails, and they were saying how they're deliberately trying to make crops fail and stuff like that. Anyway, hope you're all having a blessed day. Welcome in here, everybody. Introduce yourselves. So what do you guys want to talk about? Have you got any plans for today? Not much really. Probably some more workout, but I was really did a lot of stuff yesterday. I looked on my phone, I did about 24,000 steps, but it was probably more than that. It was probably more like 30,000, because I did a bit of running as well with this group. So I went out, there was this kind of it was like a volunteer group, but they do like fitness as well. So they do like a bit of running, then they go to like a place and do just kind of help out. Sometimes they'll try and clear things out or something in certain areas that need sorting out. Like for example, we were just like moving some like bits of cuttings away. They were doing some cuttings, and then some people were helping to like take them away and stuff, put them all into a pile. So just things like that. Sometimes they might have people doing, say, like what is it called, like groundskeeping and stuff like that, clearing off like litter and things. That sometimes they'll do that or whatever. But yeah, it's just but they got to meet up in this kind of central place, and then they'll do like a jog. Some of them just walk there, but another group will just like walk, or just mix of walking and running kind of thing, like a slower group and like a faster group. So it's good to have that, because then it makes it more accessible for people. Like they'll have one group set off a bit earlier, and then the other group will just kind of like run to it. But I mean, it wasn't like fast running, it was just kind of like more party pace, if you will, like more just kind of like, yeah, if you know what I mean, just more kind of probably like zone 2 kind of pace really. But because it was like, it felt like I was kind of like trying to go slower than I would have done. Like, yeah, felt like I've been trying to keep myself a bit slower than, if I was out on my own, I probably would have gone a bit faster. Like, you know, because they have to obviously kind of make sure that they're not going too fast to then leave the group behind. Anyway, how are we all doing, people? I hope you're all well. So, yeah, just see what happens in here, but it's not much going on, I see, but yeah, just never really know. I have 4 people in here apparently, so welcome in everybody. I hope you're all having a good day so far. Feel free to ask questions. So what's everybody up to today? But yeah, this whole weather modification thing, it's like, yeah, it's a real thing, and it's some people saying, oh, it's not dangerous, and it's like, well, how do you know that? But there's been some like weird shit going on, I don't know, with the weather, so I would probably put it down partly to that, maybe. And they say, well, it could be like climate change with like all the stuff people are putting out, but then how much of an effect does that really have in the grand scheme of things? I don't know. I just I'm not going to be one of these people that will just deny that there has been any changes to the climate, because I feel like that would be kind of like ignorant, to be honest. And you could say, well, I'm too young to really kind of know, but it's like when what stuff I've heard from like older generations, where they say back when they were kids, they were like, they would literally have to like shovel snow out every morning in the winter. I mean, not every morning, but like they'd have to go through like 2-3 foot of snow sometimes. Like it's like it was rough, but they were still open, the schools. It's like there was no excuse. Nowadays it's like they'll close schools for like an inch of snow, and sometimes we'll just get like an inch of snow and that would be it. I mean, so like it's, yeah, if you notice, like it doesn't seem to have been as cold, and yeah, I don't know, that seems to be, anyway. And when it does snow, it doesn't seem to stick around very long most of the time. But this winter, actually, it did. But like, yeah, hi, Hammond. Why? I'm just staying here for a while, and then I'll be going out later. Why are you asking, anyway? But yeah, I don't know, it's like, things have been changing, but like, there's some people that just, for whatever reason, they just want to deny things. Cool, okay, yeah, what was your name again? It's like, you get these like deniers and like, I don't know. It's like, I can see there has been changes, and I see that the weather has changed over the years. Now you can debate about what the cause of that is, but the fact is things have changed. Do I live near the coast? I'm in New York, so I'm about 40 miles drive away from the coast. So I'm not really that close to the coast. But I think in like England, the furthest you can be from the coast is about 70 or 80 miles or something like that. I think, yeah, in England it's like you're never going to be any more than like 100 miles from the coast. But yeah, that's an old then law, right? I mean, if you was in America, then that would be relatively close to the coast, but why are you asking anyway? And I used to live in Blackburn, and that was 20 odd miles from the coast as well, so I've never like lived near the coast really, or that close anyway. But like, yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome in here. It's quite slow today, but beach. Oh yeah, what, you live there or something, or? It'd be cool to live near like sand dunes and stuff. That'd be like good to be able to go on them and stuff. Yeah. Always wondered where rural folk go when it's sunny though. Oh yeah. I think a lot of them just probably stay in their own kind of area or something. They probably just walk around their area, I don't know. Unless they're like kind of, I don't know, unless they drive out somewhere, but depends how far they are from anywhere, really. Some people live in really remote areas, don't they? Some of them might even just sit out in their garden, just, I don't know. Some people just like to be away from people, don't they? They might just have their family and whatever, and maybe they'll have some people in like a village or something like that. But like they don't necessarily, you know, kind of try to go to these like social places much. Some of them. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm not near the coast anyway. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you're all well. I don't know. It's just friggin' dead in here. I don't know whether I should just restart it, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Just who knows if it would even make much of a difference. It's friggin' dead. I don't know. There should be more people in this, surely. I have to just do that actually. Let's see if it helps. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart it, guys, I think. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.